What if managing hot flashes isn't about fighting your body, but about knowing what it truly needs? So in this video, I'll show you 5 easy ways to cool hot flashes in the Indian heat. You'll learn why Indian summers make hot flashes feel more intense and how popular fixes like the AC or cold showers can actually make things worse for you. We'll talk about the foods and the fabrics, some that quietly add heat and some that actually help you cool down naturally. I'll show you what to do when a hot flash hits during a tough moment like in traffic or at work or even at a family event. And I'll share some small habits that can help you prevent hot flashes in the first place before they even start. Hi, if we haven't met before, I am Preet. I coach high-achieving Indian women through menopause. I've lived through this myself and I've tried the tips that didn't work and I found some that do that I'll be sharing here today. But you know what? Before we dive in, tell me, what's that one moment when the heat hits you the hardest? Were you presenting at work, or maybe you were stuck in traffic or standing in your kitchen in the midsummer heat? What did you reach for first? Share this with me in the comments. I'd love to know. I want to know what you are going through. And if this video helps you feel a little more steady, please do remember to click subscribe, because I share more videos like this all the time about menopause and how to get through this stage of life. Okay, so let's start with why Indian summers make hot flashes worse. The temperature's already high, humidity clings to your skin, and the sweat doesn't evaporate, right? It just sits there. Then comes the hot flash. Not just heat, it's a full body surge, and we reach for relief. Say a cold shower, ice water, the fan on high. And sometimes those things actually spike your nervous system and make your body heat go up again minutes later. Think about it like this. A kadai filled with hot oil, mustard seeds splattering. Someone drops an ice cube in it, right? And it doesn't calm the heat. It just sizzles louder. It makes that whoosh sound. That's what sudden cold does to your body that's already holding so much heat. So instead of shocking it, you want to soothe it. Quick relief often comes at a cost, especially in the Indian heat. Cooling from the outside doesn't last. Try cooling through the body instead. Splash cool, not cold water on your collarbones and your inners of the elbows. Sip room temperature water slowly throughout the day instead of really cold water. You want to use a damp cloth on the back of your neck before stepping out. Try Sheetali or Sheetali breathwork in the morning and keep your hair off your neck. It helps if you have short hair. That's where the heat gets trapped. These gentle cues help your body release heat instead of holding it. Okay, so let's talk about the food. Some foods increase heat without you even realizing it. For example, like chai with adrak or coffee on an empty stomach. Curries that are loaded with garam masala, fried papad, pickles, chips, those sort of things. Red meat late in the day. All these build internal heat. So to counter that, bring in foods that cool you naturally. Things like coconut water before noon or raw saunf after a meal, so having some saunf, after you've had your lunch. Mint chutney with coriander and lemon. Buttermilk with cumin and black salt. Kokum sherbet is very good. And if you've been using remedies like jeera water or mustard oil at night, some work and some don't. Notice how you feel the next morning after using any of these. That's your guide. You don't need to cut everything out at once. Start small and let your body give you cues as to what's working and what's not. Now, your clothes. Cotton helps, yes, but let's go deeper. Malmal doesn't just breathe, it absorbs sweat and dries faster. A loosely draped dupatta can reduce your chest heat, especially during a hot flash. So natural dyes are gentler on the skin when you're sweating, and bras with padding or underwire, they just trap heat around your lymph nodes. So you want to avoid them as much as possible. You can also line the inside of your blouse or kurta with cotton inserts. They soak sweat and help release heat fast. 2 light layers often cool better than 1 heavy one, and it really does actually work, so you want to give it a try. Okay, so stress makes hot flashes worse. Even when you don't feel stressed, your body might. So emotional pressure activates your sympathetic nervous system. That raises your cortisol, and cortisol raises your heat. During menopause, this response is faster and louder. You can interrupt it with simple tools. So you want to just take 4 slow breaths, exhale longer, then inhale. Switch from multitasking to single focus on a task when you start to feel warm. These are quite cues, They are telling you to leave the room, maybe rinse your hands, drink water, take a tiny break, because you want to let your body know that it's okay, it's safe, you can let go of the heat. Let's talk about the night flashes. Your body's carried heat all day, and then you lie still in a warm room and boom, hot flash. So don't treat bedtime like shutdown. Treat it more like a cool down. Change into loose cotton sleepwear at least 45 minutes before sleep. You want to brew coriander seeds with water or chamomile tea. Dim your lights. Keep screens out of the bed. Use a small bowl of water nearby and dab your palms or your collarbone, your neck in a flash if a flash hits you. And then exhale. Let the day go. Bonus you may not have heard before. Hot flashes are a part of vasomotor symptoms. That includes sudden sweats and body temperature swings. They happen because estrogen dips mess with how your brain regulates heat. So prevention is about rhythm and not about control. So you want to hydrate before 9 a.m. That supports cortisol balance. Eat a protein-rich breakfast without spice, and you want to avoid heavy meals between 2 and 5 p.m. Skip your alcohol at night because it's going to disturb thermoregulation while you're sleeping. And start tracking your hot flash pattern. Morning, evening, post-meal. There's usually a rhythm, and once you know it, you can build buffers around it. And sometimes none of this is helping enough. If your flashes are unpredictable, painful, or just too much, it's okay to ask for more help. That might mean finding a gynecologist who understands menopause, asking about HRT or non-hormone options, seeing a practitioner who looks at hormones, gut health, and stress all together, or simply, talking to somebody who's been through it like you are going through right now. It's not weakness, it's information, and the more you learn, the clearer your choices will become. If even one idea today made you feel a little bit easier, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Tell me what felt familiar or what shift you are planning, or maybe what tip you are going to be trying out. So sharing is going to be helping all others also feel less alone in all this. And if you want to keep learning in a calm, no pressure way, go right ahead and please do subscribe. If you've been wondering why your skin suddenly feels dry, dull, or breaking out in ways it never used to before, there is a reason for it. Hormones, stress, heat, all of it shows up on your face. So watch this video next to understand all of this. It is full of simple, nourishing tips to help you feel more confident in your own skin, literally. And I want to thank you for watching this today, and I'll see you in the next one.